It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. Hey, if you guys are arguing with people on social media, it's a tough battle to win an argument on social media. It really is.
Not if you're on the right side, because then the other side gets banned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not the right or wrong side. I think people forget that when you send a message, it makes total sense in your mind. Like you're thinking that other person is gonna hear it the exact way that you're typing it.
Right. Like you say, forget about it.
Right.
And why should I I can't forget about this.
How dare he?
Right. I will never forget. That's our motto. Never forget.
If you're in an engagement with somebody on social media, especially Facebook, especially Twitter, oh my God, stop calling me a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi. Sorry, but yeah, you're gonna write that message, and you can have hey, it's all good. I hear you. Blah 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 is my facts, and that person is gonna be read it as, how dare you? These are my facts. Do you know what I mean? So. How do you best that though? How do you have an argument or a conversation while on social media?
I guess video.
You don't.
Video.
Yeah.
Video's good.
That'd be your best bet.
Well, that's what they gotta create then. In these messages, like I made a post, okay, about one of the topics we talked about yesterday, and then they go boom, boom, boom. I mean, they're past 200 comments of just going back and forth. Ow. So I hope social media.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'll try not my best.
Okay.
I hope social media creates where you can video message in a comment.
Well, like TikTok, where you can leave a stitch and reply in the form of a video to their video.
But
yeah.
Can it be a live video?
Live?
You know
Facebook
what I mean?
Facebook can do that. You've never messed around with that with our show, but we could allow someone to come in live onto our show if we wanted to.
Yeah?
And talk.
I mean like a post. I make a post.
Right.
Here's the topic, not to stir the pot.
Have it be all video responses?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that could be entertaining.
Be a little exhausting to watch.
Yeah.
When it stitched through. But hey, sure.
Some people, when they respond in video, they go on forever and ever.
You can't,
and ever.
actually. In most Facebook comments and stuff, you can't post like a video or your own photo sometimes. Like in our comment section in our show right now, I don't think you can post pictures, for example, or GIFs.
Yeah, what is that about?
I would like an option to enable that. Of course, you don't want people necessarily spamming all kinds of pictures into our show.
I don't mind.
Without our prior approval. Send those in private messages to
No,
Joe Padula,
don't send
please.
them. Don't send me your privates.
If you have a funny picture, an interesting picture, just any kind of picture, Joe loves pictures.
Shelly is an admin.
Shelly's an admin.
Okay, Casey Bryan has admin rights.
They all love pictures. Funny
Intern
pictures.
Shane, stop sending me those
Intern
pictures.
Shane. You
Guys
can send him
and
pictures.
girls.
He likes them. Intern Shane likes them.
Just send all your pictures, private message, please.
Girls and guys, don't send me those
We'll
pictures
have a whole segment
anymore.
where Intern Shane reviews your photos that you send to him.
I couldn't believe it. Shelly was like, "You got a message."
Nice.
Oh, goodness.
So I mean, when it comes to social media, use baseball rules, right? You explain it to them once.
Okay.
You explain it to them twice. Third time, report them, have them banned by Facebook.
Okay, so that's what we do then. All right, so when you post something controversial that you know is going to stir the pot, you make the post, but then you have rules underneath the post. Right? You get only 5 responses.
You should have a comment limit.
Right. You get 5 comments in total in the entire thread.
If what you have to say takes more than 3 comments to explain your position, you need to come on the show and explain it live.
Yes.
I think that's the rule.
And that's the thing, too. And that's another problem. Always, the invite is always there. Come on the show. Let's talk about it. Let's figure this out. It's got to be about 99.4% say.
Nah.
No, usually it's you have the upper hand. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? you'll turn my mic off, which never happens.
No.
Unless you.
Unless someone calls you Joey.
There he is. Okay.
Joe.
Okay.
But yeah, we can have somebody call in. We ought to do more of that.
Twitter's the worst with it. Twitter's the worst with the hate. It's just hate. There's so much hate.
I deleted my Twitter like a year ago just because it was just awful. There was nothing fun. It was just people screaming into the void.
Do you want me to read you my Twitter?
I haven't been on your
there's
Twitter
kids
forever.
in here.
He can edit his.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll edit.
there are two kids in here.
Okay.
You can hear that, and you probably don't want to.
No, all right. Hold on.
So many rude people on Twitter.
Cause
I don't even know what that
they
is.
on Twitter.
Like the one even brought up that's my boss, Sergeant Hunter, my friend that I lost over there, said that he would be so disappointed with me, like because I have opinions and I'm not afraid to.
How can they say that? They don't even know who Hunter was.
No, this
Maybe they
one
do.
does, but a little bit they know who Hunter was. Right, I know.
I think what they're saying is, I'm
Oh my
disappointed
God.
in you.
We're down over 700 followers on Twitter now.
It's because they're deleting accounts.
With the purge.
And people are leaving.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let me see. Let's see if they left. Oh, look, they. Man, this one's just stalking me. No fly lists are for capital terrorists, so don't be dramatic.
Ah, yes. Capital terrorists.
Yeah. Well, people got kicked off of a plane
Terrorists
without
like,
being convicted. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying here.
the well-known terrorist Ted Cruz has been added to the no-fly list today.
Who is not convicted of doing anything wrong, yet still you're on a list where no fly for you. Nazis went into American cities after a while, after a white terrorist cop murdered a black man in broad daylight. This is the stuff I get. We fought back. You made it harder for us to fight Nazis because you listened to a man who used you as a GD prop to take this country by force.
Right.
How did this man take it by force?
By losing an election.
Now, let me tell you something. Here's how much of a non-fascist he is. He got kicked off of Twitter. You tell me any fascist that would allow an American company to kick them off of a platform.
Nah, hang on a second. He also put out the video saying that everybody ought to stop doing that kind of stuff.
He did?
And committing to a peaceful transfer of power, which you know is code for meaning he's
Oh, yeah.
not going to do it. He's just fanning the flames by putting stuff like that out there.
Fanning the flames.
His true supporters know
I'm going to start calling him MSNBC Wayne.
that he means the opposite of what he says.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.